Hey everyone, it's the Angry Albertan here. Today is January 1st, 2018. This is my channel trailer, and basically why I'm doing this is because many years of watching our country, my province, what I think going downhill. Being the cost of living is atrocious right now. Myself personally, 49 years old, I've been in the construction industry most of my life. I've worked most of my life. Currently, doing concrete work, so seasonal, so I'm one of the fortunate ones that has unemployment insurance right now, and trying to live off that with a family of four in today's economy is almost impossible. Although I must say I am grateful that we do have that option and it's there for us. But at the same point, we live, the cost of living, food, education, all these things for our children. I have two children myself, two teenagers. I have a wife, I've been with her for 17 years. I've talked to myself and my wife have been heavily involved the last couple of years into politics. We both fell for the NDP Rachel Notley train. We were both sick of the corruption of the PC government in Alberta, doing whatever they wanted. After 40 years of power, it had to happen. Unfortunately, myself and my wife, we severely regret giving that NDP our check mark on the voting day. I can honestly tell you, I am asking myself, would I have been happier with the corruption and with the PC government and the way they were going? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. To see what this provincial government has done to our province, our jobs, taxes, a carbon tax, taking coal away, it's insanity. It's crazy. The job losses, the economy, a carbon tax. It's just, this is all craziness. I mean, there's this hidden myth in Alberta that we don't have a provincial sales tax. You know what? No, we don't have a provincial sales tax. That's right. But what we do have is an astounding cost of living here. I've been to a lot of provinces in Canada. In fact, I've been to all of them. Not in the last, I'll say 20 years, but prior to that, I traveled all over Canada. One of the things I noticed being born and raised in Alberta is that, yes, Ontario is the one that comes to mind for me. I recall the price of food when I walked into corner stores and stuff. It was almost $2 cheaper, for example, for a can of Chef Boyardee compared to here. So we have a lot of hidden taxes here. So if we did have a provincial sales tax, it would be insane. The cost of living here, I don't know what would happen. The rent, you know, we all know what's happened with the oil and the boom here, but you would think the rental prices would come down, the cost of living would come down, but it stayed where it is. Nothing has changed. This is an insane province to live in. And I'm in northern Alberta, and you know, it's not good to see so many people on social government dependencies. I don't understand how we can't keep doing this. We can't afford to have a ratio of people depending on the government compared to the ratio of working people to support it. It's not going to work. It's good. The system is going to break. And what's happening is not only in Alberta, it's in Canada. It's all over. One of the reasons I'm starting this channel is because over the last year, since Donald Trump ran in the U.S. election, it seems that all the focus has been on U.S. politics and what's happening there. And us as Canadians, We are an independent country. Yes, we are affected somewhat by what goes on down there, but it's not all about them. We have our problems here too. We have a lot of problems. We have a federal government that is just horrifying. They are doing whatever they want. None of us as Canadians, what I have found as being born and raised here, one of the things I find with us Canadians is that we seem to tend to let laws pass if they don't directly affect us as individuals or our family. And if it doesn't affect us, we sit back and we go on with our lives. We go on to the next day. We wake up in the morning, we go to our job, and that's that. We hear about it on the radio, we hear about it on the news, and that's that. It does. Oh, well, that doesn't affect me, so whatever. Okay, well, and I'm a victim, and I'm guilty of it too. At 49 years old, I have done a lot of it, and but I must say, at this point, I have to draw a line. The frustration in myself of all of this happening, the cost of living, the laws that are passed, photo radar, all the excuses for photo radar to make our roads safer. It is a cash cow. That's what it is. No ifs and buts about it.
Carbon tax is one too. Carbon tax is a tax wrap.
So anyways, this is a channel, a way for me to vent, I guess, in somewhat. And I'm hoping that a lot of this, if you're watching this video, if you watch my channel, if you subscribe to my channel, I'm hoping that you're there with me. You understand. I don't expect all of you to agree with what I'm saying. I don't expect, but I just want to voice my opinion. I'm hoping that we can together, come together, make change, and wake people up here to what's really happening. So this is my trailer, and just an explanation of where we are and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So basically, a lot of the topics I'm going to be discussing on this channel: taxes, photo radar, healthcare coverage, opiate crisis in Canada, why stay-at-home moms are penalized, a family, like why am I being condemned because my wife has chosen to stay home, raise my children, and people look at you like you're from another world or something, like, oh my God, you both don't go work? No, because I don't want a stranger raising my children. My children have grown into very intelligent, respectable young men, and I'm proud of that, and that's because of the decision we made. Another thing, the pipelines, the cost of living, job losses in Alberta and Canada. It's crazy. It's out of control. But anyways, I'm going to tie this up or end this by saying the reason why it was very important to me to start this on January 1st of 2018. One of the reasons being we have the next federal election is, from what I've researched here, is apparently October 21st, 2019. The next provincial election in Alberta is May 31st, 2019. On or before, they say. Who cares? I wish we could do it now and get her out of there, Miss Notley. I have no respect for her. None. For what she's done to our province. It's unbelievable. And same with Mr. Trudeau. Same thing. You're destroying our country. Anyways, that's one of the reasons I'm starting this channel. I have to be honest, there was a lot of things we wanted to have in place prior to starting this, but I don't want to anymore. I don't want to wait for perfection or to have all this stuff. I don't know. I have a lot of help from my family making this channel because my family, along with me, is affected by this. We all are. And I think we're all under the agreement. So I have my family's helping me with a lot of the information, everything that happens here. So I'm hoping you'll subscribe, watch my videos, and please send me feedback of topics you'd like to talk about, or just or your frustrations as well. Anyways, thank you very much.